Through These Doors is sponsored by Shields.
She runs to think. Or not. She runs for Girls' Night Out. But she doesn't just run for her body. She runs for her soul. She runs to stay grounded and to soar. She runs to get closer to herself.
Is coming into the hockey game, folks. The senior goaltender who right now is playing his first minute of a regular season game in his North Dakota career.
Tate has been a great teammate and one of those guys that obviously nobody sees and doesn't get to play, but he's a vital part of the team. Just ask anybody on the squad and what a likable young man he is too. And he's in there right now in goal for North Dakota.
Just excitement. Pure excitement. There weren't a lot of words to describe it, but it was a blast, and finally just getting a chance to get in there during regulation, especially just given the certain circumstances of the last game of the year was pretty special, especially senior year. So I don't know. I don't think I can really sum it up in words.
McMillan is blocked, and here comes Chad Piedla back to the North Dakota line. Shoots from long range. Mary stops it and covers and hangs on and gets a standing O from the students here at Burrell.
The team heads into the WCHA playoffs facing a 10th place Michigan Tech team, a team which they have not lost to in their last 10 games. On Friday, North Dakota came out first thanks to Michael Park's 7th goal of the season.
For us, a little choppy. I mean, we didn't come out, especially in the second, with our best execution, but I think the guys worked hard, did a good job rallying back and getting the win.
Play got physical as the teams combined for 79 penalty minutes. Dylan Simpson and Derek Rodwell both contributed, as well as Danny Christo, who scored his 22nd and 23rd goals of the season.
Rollins had a good forecheck, and it was made a nice play to get over me, and I kind of tried to pass it back to Rollins, and I just kind of hit a stick and went on the goalie, and then I saw the goalie was out of the net, and I just kind of, he was out, and I just tried to bank it off and luckily went in. So
yeah, those were key goals for us. We had spent the majority of or the better part anyway, probably of that first 10 minutes in our own zone of the second period. I thought there was a power play opportunity that we had somewhere midway through the second that kind of got us back on even keel. But the Rodwell goal was a big one for us.
With the win on Friday, it meant a win would propel UND into the next round. Unlike Friday's game, which saw 8 goals, Saturday goals were at a premium. Late in the third, Christo evened the score, but it would be short-lived as MTU's CJ Ike would score 3 minutes later, sending their series into a third and final game.
I mean, it's playoff hockey. You don't bring your best, you're not going to like the outcome. I mean, we kind of lulled there in the second period, and it came back to bite us, but we just got to regroup and get ready for tomorrow.
It was a hard-fought playoff game, and we came up 1 goal short. So we battled hard. There was momentum. I thought they carried the, it was kind of an up and down first period. I thought they carried the momentum in the second period. We had a good push throughout the third, but it wasn't enough.
On Sunday, North Dakota came out firing on all cylinders. They notched the game's first goal and never looked back, including a 4-goal second capped by Colton St. Clair's shorthanded breakaway goal.
I thought the level of play was our most complete of the year, without a question. It was, we played at a playoff level for 3 periods tonight, and that started right from the drop of the puck.
Yeah, I think we responded pretty well from last night. I think Coach challenged us this morning to be better for 60 minutes, and I think for the most part we were able to do that all the way through our forwards and defense, and then both goalies. So it was a good night.
With the win on Sunday, UND advanced to the Final Five for its 11th and final time.
I think you have 2 motivated teams, 2 teams that feel pretty good about the way they're playing coming out of the first round, and that should all add up for a great game on Thursday night.
Their first challenge would be Colorado College, a team fresh from upsetting Denver in the first round. UND fell behind early but finished on an up note, scoring twice late in the period. CC was able to retake the lead in the third, but late in the period, Kajula scored again, sending the game into overtime.
Pretty tough right now, being so fresh, but the nice thing is we live another day and we have our spot in the national tournament, so I'm going to take what happened tonight and flip that around, because come next weekend it's one more loss, we're done. So it's definitely a quick turnaround, so we need to get ready for that.
I don't even know if it feels odd. I've never felt like this before. Obviously we won the last 3, and that was our goal coming into this year. Obviously we wanted to 4-peat or whatnot, but we took about 20 minutes off there between the second and third period and kind of just got lulled to sleep. And maybe we deserved to win the game, but we didn't play to our potential. So at this time of the year, you're not going to win games, and can't leave the game up to just a bounce of a puck like it was tonight, and it came up on the short side. So.
For the seniors, this is the first time they have come back from the cities without a Broadmoor trophy in tow.
Yeah, obviously, prior to this, you could lose a game and you could still have season left. But this weekend, it's 1 loss and you're done. And I think that definitely increases the drive of our team to know that you can't make any more mistakes, or else it's going to cost you a season. So definitely raises the level of desperation and drive that we're putting into the game right now.
Yeah, I think everyone's disappointed with the loss, and it's the first time we've ever lost there. So everyone's, I think, itching to get back out on the ice and get to the national tournament, get to Grand Rapids, and we could just focus one day at a time right now. But everyone's really excited. So
North Dakota moves forward into the national tournament facing Niagara, a team they haven't faced since 2010.
We just gotta, play with urgency and bring that firepower that we had from the drop of the puck, and not take 15-20 minutes to work into the game, and can't do that this time of the year versus a good team. So, I think everyone's really focused right now, and everyone's looking forward to it. So,
we got a quality weekend of rest, and guys were able to, rest up some injuries, and that always helps. The last 3 years we've been pretty banged up going into the tournament, just off our Final Five success. So it's definitely a little change of pace this year, but I think it's going to do our guys a lot of good.
I think we've put a real focus with this team on building towards the national tournament. We haven't allowed ourselves at any point in time to look at any other goal. I think we've yet to play our best hockey, and the challenge for us is to make sure that our best game is in front of us on Friday night.
Any more questions?
Yeah, Tate, on that one shot you had, you bobbled it pretty good. I just want to know what you saw and why you bobbled it like that.
There was a huge screen in front of me. A big guy is about 6'7", but I fought the screen, fought the rebound, covered it to get the whistle and get a rest for the guys. Guys like you were pretty tired. So. Am I doing a good job? I'm new to this. Okay.
Yeah.